Now that we know that transactions are an exchange between our company and a third party, we can categorize those transactions into a few different categories. One being bank and credit card transactions, two, sales and customer transactions, three, vendors and expenses, four, employees and payroll, and five is just other. So we're going to look at how to record a bank transaction first. So in QuickBooks, you can select the plus create icon, and you're going to have two options over here. There's going to be bank deposit and bank transfer. So a bank deposit is going to be to record a deposit into the bank account, where a transfer is going to be the movement of money from one of your company bank accounts to another. So that's going to be the difference there between those two, the bank deposit and the bank transfer. And then we're going to have this quick check when we're actually going to be doing some of this we're going to record a bank deposit into Mookie the Beagle. So if we were to go to our QuickBooks and we were to go to our plus create, you'll see here there is bank deposit and there is transfer. So those are the two that we just looked at. We're going to either record a deposit into the bank account, or we're going to move money from one account to the other. So in our case right now, we're going to record a bank deposit. So let's scooch that over. And then we're going to hide me so we can see the whole text. So we've done this. We've selected the plus create. We have our bank deposit. Our account is already set to 1001 checking, which is perfect. Our date is 1/1/2025. That's good. So in the add funds to this deposit section, so right here, select account 3003 owner investments. So received from, account 3003. There it is. So we have that now. So that's going to tell us that it's going into this bank account. And then where's the other side going to be posted? If we're going to increase our checking account 1001, then where's the credit going to go? We're going to debit our bank account, but we need to put that credit somewhere. So this here is telling us that we're going to book it to our equity account, our 3003 owner investments account. So in the description, it says typically we put a little description, but in this case, leave it blank. Payment method is going to be a check. The reference number is going to be 5,000. So that's going to be just what's the check number, some kind of reference number so we can track it and look at it later. And the amount is going to be 20,000. So yep, 20,000. So now you can see over here, a lot of this gets updated. So the amount here is 20,000. The total funds is 20,000. So if you have a deposit that had 2 or 3 or 4 checks, you can enter them all at once. And so here's going to be the total deposit. So we're going to do that in the memo. It says leave the memo blank. And so you can do some attachments when it comes to QuickBooks Online. So you can add a copy of the check. You can add a copy of the invoice, any kind of source documents that you have when you're doing this. And that's going to be very, very handy when you're putting this into a real world situation, into a real company. If you have that kind of documentation, I would say always just throw it in there. That way, if there's any question about what this check is, here's the attachments. Here's all the source documents. Here's a copy of the check. Here's the invoice that was paid if it was an expense. Just whatever kind of information you have. It's very nice to have that very handy. And so you can do that. And then we're going to come down here and save and close. And so now it says to verify that this deposit has been recorded correctly. So let's go to our chart of accounts and see what the account balance is there. So if we were to come over here, if we were to go to our chart of accounts, you can see here our QuickBooks balance is now 20,000. That means we got that balance correct. Our credit card balance from our prior entry was $116. Owner equity, $20,000. So that means we got this deposit recorded properly.